That's what I thought. I like how you came in the chat directly, straightforward. I understand that kind of language. Direct language. Nikhil, it doesn't work like that. But I'm glad to hear some, like, that you are experiencing some changes, if you feel like that. But real me, let's see what other people will type here in today's live stream. Because you already know that I cannot tell you the truth. I mean, I can, but I can't at the same time. And real me, you already know it. Yo, Nikhil, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Real me. Well, I can't answer you this. I don't have thoughts about what you think. But real me, do you see actually this pattern that when you type something here, and it's good that you type, but when you ask something or type something, you are searching for help, but you want the truth. Yet the title of this video is, do you want help or do you want the truth? To where does this lead you? Edinburgh, congratulations, you are the first one today mentioning Jesus. But you probably are not the last one. Okay, Flame Beast. Hello, hello, observer. Well, Edinburgh, I was not saying that in this way, but okay. Hello, hello. But in Edinburgh, all these main things, they exist only for you, in your mind. You cannot see the world from other person's mind. Yes, observer. I guess. Hello, no name. Help will only guide, but truth will tell you it is it what you were searching for. It's actually not, it's actually easier than that. Help is for your mind. Help is for your ego. Help is subjective. Help is just one side of the coin. Truth is the coin. I mean, truth probably for all of the truth seekers is something they do not want to accept. This is the thing. Somu, truth is something you cannot deny. For me, there is no other truth. Truth is something that you totally cannot deny. I don't care about the truth, actually. In Latvia, it's all good, all good. All good, man. So, ego is searching for the truth, and in the end, it finds illusion. No, I do not know you. Yes, yes, master, I know about Kashmir. Hello, fridge. Yo, 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 new name. Yo, man. Fridge, that's okay. Many people are not okay. But you can tell us what's specific about your not okayness. How you UFO gaming. I am not manipulating with anyone. If you feel like you are being manipulated, then I wouldn't say that's on me. Edinburgh. What do you mean? I'm busy. Namaste, namaste. You want to know the truth because you want to know as what you are experiencing the truth. The purpose in this channel, purpose, dude, I don't know. I wouldn't say that I'm giving this channel a purpose. You are giving this channel a purpose more than me. For gaming, I practice everything. Do you mean, what do you mean specifically? Talk about problems, problem solving? Well, you described it very well. I don't see problems. I see solutions in practical way. But do you mean mental problems? Like psychological problems. You know, problems, that's a very wide term. UFO gaming, well, I'm not multi-religious person. I am not into any religion. No, Abral, I'm still doing that project, but it should be done soon. Had some technical difficulties. UFO gaming. Maybe my mind is somehow like monk's mind. That is possible. Because I have meditated a lot. Thanks, Abral. Just my hair is a little bit different because they're wet still after showering. Techno non-dual music stream. I will do music stream soon, actually, in some upcoming days. I don't know what genre it will be, because I listen to many different genres. And what I did, tell me, in meditation darkness, what I see in meditation darkness, I don't try to see anything specific. What I see varies, but it does not matter what you see in meditation darkness or light. Doesn't matter. Don't get attached to it. Continue just being, letting go. Meditate, it's not gonna help. Who needs help, Kanesen? Help for what? Daltree Cooper, I don't know what that name means. Can you say it in different name? "2001. So then I was 10 years old. Interesting. Probably did some terrifying stuff. Hey gamers. UFO gaming, I'm not into any kind of conspirational theories. How does that really change something? How does these theories help you? Yes, new name, you are visible. Sorry man, I'm not French. But I like French language as well. Yeah, observer. It is what it is. YouTube world. What I believe? Well, I believe in lots of stuff. Beliefs cross my mind a lot, like everyone else's mind. But none of these beliefs carry belief in them. For me. Man, so many different comments, but mostly just nonsense. I mean, type whatever you want. But then this is gonna be just another day for you. Just some moments where you don't use your potential. Do I think about end days? Do you mean death? When the weather outside is more windy, mostly more chaotic, thoughts passes by the mind, because your mind is very connected to the weather. But UFO Gaming, I don't know why you are interested in my thoughts, any kind of thoughts, because I'm gonna tell you right away, every single thought can pass my mind. Do you think that one should fight some thoughts and allow other thoughts? Edinburgh, well, you're right when you're saying you recommend not to think of death, only life, but I would clarify that don't be the thinker at all. See that you are not choosing your thoughts. The one who feels like is choosing thoughts in you is just a thought itself. Maybe you don't like this answer, but you can look inside you. Jello, what is most difficult thing for you? I don't know what I said at that moment when you typed that. No, I'm not high. I don't do that nonsense. Jello, letting thoughts pass through. So letting thoughts pass through is most difficult thing for you. But why? Go deeper and tell me why. Thank you, Debasis. Do I think drinking is a bad thing? Well, you need to drink water, to live. You mean alcohol? Consuming alcohol, consuming anything is no problem. But if it starts to control you totally, then it will have consequences, and you will not like these consequences. So drinking, I assume you mean alcohol. Of course it's not bad, but it will have consequences if you get addicted. Most people get addicted because they are addicted in their minds, addicted to thoughts. If you are free of thought addiction, then you have higher chances not to be addicted to other stuff. Well, but I have some basic knowledge about addictions, and I know that not all addictions live in your mind. Addictions can also live in your body, your nervous system, genetics. Siddharth Changani, I don't know your nickname, let's call you Siddharth. Tell me, why should it be signed as bad? Labeled as bad. What is about this labeling good and bad? You see, real wisdom is about seeing freshly in this moment. Let's say you would be trapped in a forest, lost in a forest. Outside it's minus 10 degrees. You don't have food. You have only bottle of vodka. So you drink a bit to get warm and to have some calories. But if you are totally against alcohol, then you just die. Of course, this is dramatic. How do you say? Dramatic example, but it's quite realistic actually. Siddharth, yes, it affects your liver if you start to drink all the time. Wild questions, wild questions. But mostly, I'm just saying it's not bad. Well, for me, I almost don't consume alcohol at all. Like maybe once in 4 months at some party, or even more rarely. But it's not about that actually. I just want you to point out in you the one in your mind who is living in labels, living in good and bad relationship. Subjective and objective. You would rather die than kill someone for food, Edinburgh. You don't know what would happen in that situation. You're not so in control over your body and your mind like you feel like you are right now. Yes, for humans it will always happen. But Siddharth, this channel is about self-inquiry. This is not some human rights channel or psychological channel. I mostly talk here about self-inquiry and your mind and how do you perceive yourself. And I will try to lead every topic to that. What part of human would you eat first? But Alec. Your comment is full of dynamic. Too much dynamic for me. Siddharth, general advice for 24 old man. Whoa, dude, you're so old. Life is over. 24 years, man. But I don't have advice for specifically some age. I don't have any random advice. Advices depend on your personality, your specific mind. What are your goals? What do you want from life? Or maybe you live in effortless peace and you see that all you want is just a play of your mind and you are okay with whatever happens in life. Jello, what do you mean? Buggy. And do you see that effort also takes place effortlessly, actually? The want to control something is also just a thought. No one will take away from you effort or what you want. You know, Edinburgh, about Heavenly Father, I'm gonna say to you honestly, humans are not the only living energetic beings in this moment, but Heavenly Fathers, angels, or aliens, we all share this moment and we all come and go in this moment. Heavenly Fathers, if you want to say that, are not greater than truth, that everything is changing all the time. And this moment just is. Some people have so strong beliefs in their mind, so strong beliefs in some thoughts, that they don't even see these as thoughts. Edinburgh, I don't know what the word Jesus Christ means to you, but how would you call it if no one has had taught you language, or you was born without ability to see? Edinburgh, if you were born with disability to see or hear, you think that Jesus Christ would be important for you? Or do you think that you wouldn't be able to, let's say, be enlightened? Awakened? This is the thing people stick in their mind. All these ideas that they have learned. And they almost forget what is the mind. How your mind was given to you. Jesus did not follow his own religion. Buddha did not follow his own religion. Yet they were fully awake. Let's say to the truth. I don't like using word truth, but this is just for you. for some people in chat, for their minds so they could work. So Jesus did not need Jesus, but you need Jesus. Is that what you're saying? What is your question, user? Jesus did not need Jesus, but you need Jesus. Why? And probably you will be searching for Jesus for all your life, and that is okay. But I just want to make your mind a little bit more open and flexible. That's all. User, drink water. Just drink water and it's gonna be okay. Sorry, I'm not reading everyone's comments. Because you don't need the answers. You just think you need them. Yeah, real me. Today, this is some kind of gaming stream chat today, a little bit. But actually, chat like this has been for the past week almost. Well, I had quite recently a moment where I thought I farted, but it was not a fart. But thankfully I was at my home. But I really try to hold the poop. If you try to hold the poop, then the farts are quite dangerous. Mandirart. Right now I'm flowing with being one with some trolls in chat, but usually I am open to self-inquiry, comments. New name. Don't act like I said something unnatural. For my mind there is no like hidden topics. I'm telling you, thought, these silly thoughts for me are the same as wisest thoughts. They all are the same. They all come and go. They all are just a movements in a mind. So, thought about future, thought about past, random monologue in mind, calculating, swear words, holy words, all the same. Don't you see that thoughts are just a bloodstream of your mind? Your mind is an instrument, just like your body, nothing more. And when someone tries to find purpose of life, dude, you almost like marry, create the greatest relationship with just a thought. And you will see at some point that it all was illusion. No thoughts are something more than other thoughts. Sorry, I will maybe block today some of you because, well, like timeout, just in the name of community. Cooper, so you're intentionally now using that word, yeah? Because you know that I don't know what that word means. Tell a story. Okay, I will tell you a story. Today I went to a shop and bought some food, and later I ate that food. Cooper, I get what you mean about moderator, but I have to know you a little bit better in this channel to give you moderator rights. I mean, if you are here only for today, why do you need to be moderator, you know? I want to see who is here like more than one day and being like person with common sense. You always thought your thoughts are powerful. Well, they are powerful. Your thoughts lead to action. You are like mixing two kinds of powers. Your thoughts are powerful and super real. You can almost see your thoughts, but that is something else. When I say all your thoughts are equal, everything in this life is equal. Physical world happenings, your mind, your inner world happenings are the same. They all are the same. And do you see, or you don't see, I don't know, do you see from what perspective they are equal? Because this perspective is the essence of you, or I will be more precise, this is the essence of know you. To understand what I'm talking about, for those who don't understand completely, just look inside yourself and find, is there a you? Who are you? Now I don't have like a name for me. I am just live streaming on YouTube, live streaming my life, my moments. I don't have diploma for anything, and I will not have diploma for anything. Yes, draw an empty paper. A druggie, Interesting. No, Raymond, I'm not here for Muslim stuff. Not also for this drug stuff that you try to bring here. Just scroll away. Nune, this is why I don't want to give moderator rights to people so fast, because I don't feel like someone who types 5 random spammy messages should be banned. I have said this before. I have seen people in this chat who at first types complete nonsense, and then they go deeper and deeper, start to know more, and open up different sides of them. Most people, when they meet in life, also in YouTube chat, they wear thick masks. So no one could attach, no one could touch everything that they are holding behind this mask. But this dude has to go at least for 24 hours. No, actually, this dude, I see that he will not be interested in this channel. Wish you luck, Raymond. Why, why is it taking 5 working days for sentence to come out? Three things. 1, my mind is not running like yours. I see how the mind, the thoughts, are floating in emptiness, in complete stillness. That's 1. 2nd, can be also my English knowledge. And 3rd, to get some of you bored so you could just scroll away. Because self-inquiry, to do self-inquiry, to understand what I am talking about here, well, you must be some way braver than your boredom and stronger than this need to consume all the time something interesting for your mind. Hello, Taddy. Edinburgh, you pronounce yourself as we because everyone can talk about themselves, you know. But I don't know what you're commenting on. Irving, dude, I almost like feel like you want me to be like you. Can't you see that in this world everyone is different, including me? If I am not good for you, do you think that's a problem for me? Do you think I am like worried about that or sad, or I just understand that everyone's different? I mean, there are no comments who could injure me. Yet there are comments who are banned. It's not because I'm being injured by them. I'm actually, I have one good friend who, like, he doesn't hear and he speaks in sign language. But dude, he's so awesome and funny dude. We even can talk with him about deep topics easily. New name. I actually did know a little bit, but I forgot it. I have forgot it completely. Soto, Xavier Soto. Every slightest movement in this moment is unique. Unique is unique, and not unique is unique. Everything consists of different particle of energy. What is common for everything? that everything comes and goes. Everything comes and goes. And how do you understand this? Because if you would understand this totally, that everything comes and goes, if you would understand this with all the cells of your body and mind, well, then you would be free of you. Then you wouldn't be worried even about all the worries. Yes, Jello, boba. These are bobas. Consciousness isn't consciousness also coming and going? Isn't consciousness being changed with unconsciousness? Don't try to stick even with consciousness. Can you stay? Can you stay? Don't worry what this word you means, but can you stay without sticking in your mind to anything? Free of all the mind's stories, all the mind's movement. Can you do that? Yo, yo. Nothing and everything both create non-duality together. They are no different. Maybe nothing is more important than anything at this phase of your life, because it is needed. For a change to take place in your mind. But later, nothing and everything, they are the same. When you are ready to perceive this, then you will perceive this. Hello, Pasta. User, I don't know what exactly, what advice, but as you wish. For those of you who seek some kind of answer in this stream, for mind, well, mind seeks only a feeling. It's just the feeling that, whoa, I took what I needed. I don't know what exactly. Yes, this can lead you to some kind of further steps in your spiritual growth. But also this is a loop in the mind. This kind of feeding the mind is just a loop. And for you to get free of this loop, to finally take steps outside this loop, that will be very uncomfortable. Because you will have to do, let's say you will have to do something completely opposite that you are used to do daily. If you are used to follow every thought, then try to do the opposite. Can you do that? Sorry, user. You know, each time I will time out you for longer periods. You know, user, I don't mind seeing your fart messages. But this channel is not about what I like. I prefer to talk with people about self-inquiry, you know, because someone may need it. Four husbands, no, five. Well, I hope it works out for you. That would be very interesting. You would have colorful life, you know. I love to look at people in life who are living out of the box. out of what is considered normal. Because these people help for other people to not take this life so seriously. Not take your mind so seriously. So is the flow state always present? I don't know what is flow state for you in your mind, but if I get what you say correctly, then no. Enlightenment allows to exist presence, like awareness, consciousness, unconsciousness at the same time, being present or not being present. Those are the same, actually, for one who has let go the inner center. Hello, Jenny. But Somu, as practice, try to remain present as much as you can. I tried to remain present for 16 years. I needed 16 years. And I tried to remain present all the time, each and every second. And it took me 16 years to realize that it's totally not about being present. It's about seeing who wants to be present, who is worried about being present or not being present. But as practice, yes, try to remain present as long as you feel like you need to, because this really helps to break the cycle of you being a slave of your own thoughts. Jello, is that a leg? Actually, my knee is hurting a bit, you know. Maybe you feel my knee. Well, not right now, but I mean from the sports I did when I was younger. Sometimes you get lost in your mind. If you only sometimes get lost in your mind, dude, that's sorry, I don't know if you're a dude or if you're a girl, but if you get lost sometimes in your mind, that is amazing. You have to figure out how to ground yourself, practicing presence. Well, yes, practicing has a presence that is a doorway to something, a doorway to inner freedom, peace, oneness, oneness with everything. But after meditating for 16 years, I still did get lost in my mind. And I still do. Just there is no more problem in it. When identification breaks totally, you see that getting lost in your mind is just another movement of life, just another energy movement, just another happening. Getting lost in your mind is just a thought. You see this idea of you being lost in your mind. It comes and it goes. Whatever comes and goes, don't worry about it. Because some people think that letting go everything means like a state where you are present and every emotion, every thought comes and goes at the same time. Well, but the thing is, some movements, some emotions, some thoughts, they come, they stay, and then they go. And the more you allow something to stay in you and still don't get worried and know that it will pass, the faster these phases of coming and going happens in you. But actually forget about word faster. Yes, Mandy, if you can allow this to be uncomfortable, just allow it. Well, it's all gonna be good then. If you try to fight it, well, then it's gonna get more uncomfortable. But even if fighting happens, this is also just a movement. Okay, we'll leave this message here. A thought just caught you and you put attention out and it went away. Yes, new name. Some thoughts go away right away and some doesn't. It will always be like that. I am just a person who is free of person, yet I have person. No person can trick me. Because no me is being held as hostage. Yet I will always use word me. I'm from Latvia. Andrew, music don't increase views, but I had a stream with background music. And I will have once again, someday. But you know, each day the vibe is different. But when you say increase your video views, did you ask me, is it important for me? Because I trust life. If these videos get like one person watching, or 12 right now, it doesn't matter for me. Well, if only one person was watching for like a year in a row, well, I didn't do YouTube. I just would end it. And again, that is not so important for me. With 13 man, 16, dude, I'm all good. Whatever it is. Yo, no one. No on. Yes, Andre, you're right about that. I am not the first one. But I know that I am different. We all are. How can I say that I am person? Because cosmos creation, I am a person. Don't you see? Your body and mind creates person. Do you think that like self-knowing, no self-knowing deletes your person? Do you think that your person and words about your mind, your body disappear at some point of inner evolution? You said you trust life means you let whatever happens. Yes, no one, but I will stay, like I will not read right now further, but listen. So your comment is, you said you trust life means you let whatever happens. Yes, and I will clarify. Your personality, your needs, your dreams, your likes and dislikes also are part of whatever happens. Without identification in it. And even if there is some sense of more identification in, let's say, creating dreams, this is also seen just without identification, yet it has more identification in it. And even if it's not seen at that moment, and you're in your mind's stories lost, that is also included in this whatever happens, as you say. There are no 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 ways how you become free of the need to be free, how you become free of identification with personal separate self. There is only one way. And when this one way happens, then all the rest becomes clear. It's really like about turning on the light. It's almost like when you, while you live thinking that you are separate self, when you live through the ego in your mind, it's darkness. And there is only one light switch. When you turn it on, well, then you see that this ego is just a bucket in a room, and you can move it freely around the room. And moreover, there is no you moving it. You see that this bucket is moving on its own. Cosmos, that's okay. You can just try to feel it. I need some water. I will try to talk a little bit quieter because my wife is sleeping. Yes, Edinburgh. It can be like that. But don't leave it here, Edinburgh. See in you who is wanting to understand something. Give it an extra push. Okay, 5 more minutes today. Then I'm gonna end today's adventure in online world. Free of thoughts, free of feelings, free of inner stillness, free of religion, free of meditation, free of spirituality, free of answers, free of questions. Word freedom does not mean that something goes away or disappears forever in your mind. Real freedom is freedom of identification. Yo, how is it possible that so many people are into Jesus' teachings And they don't see nothing more than that. They are almost afraid of everything else except Bible and what Bible talks about. This creates such an interesting ego, actually. This actually really leads everyone who is into Jesus religion into inner suffering, and it is good, because the more suffering you have, the more need arises to let it go. In many cases for people, there is totally no need to let go anything. They just don't need it. And I don't need them to let go something as well. Hello, Willow. Willow, I'm gonna end the stream in like, I don't know in how many minutes, but very soon. But hello, hello. Okay, this is that moment. Chat has calmed down. This is great opportunity to end the stream today. Have a great day, have a great night.